Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. Sorry, fuck. So last time out we finished off heading through Atlantica. We don't have to go back to that place ever again, so, you know. Personally, thank fuck for that. But anyway. So now it's time for us to head back once again. We're back at Hollow Bastion. And we've got to do our third and final visit to Space Paranoids and deal with the shit that's going on with Tron. But when we get here, apparently something's going on with the Hollow Bastion defense system. So we've got to try and find out what's going on with that first. And for some reason, all the enemies from Space Paranoids are now out and about in Hollow Bastion. So yeah, we've got to deal with these pricks. Again, these aren't new enemies. I think it's the electricity guy. The electricity guy might be new. I can't remember. But I don't think any of these are new. Electricity guy is the only real issue because he can juggle you, but everyone else is pretty comfortable. They don't really hit too hard. Hi, Yuffie. How are you? Well done, Goofy. Yes. So in we go and trying to find out what the fuck's going on with Hollow Bastion. Sid is whacking keys. Yeah, and Merlin's been a bit of a shit. He's not giving him the patience. He hasn't got the patience. My apologies. So yeah, as we saw at the actually, sorry, fucking hell. Basically, the last visit that we had, at the very end, we saw that the MCP was preparing to do something. And basically what the MCP has done is basically taken control of the computer in the lab, and has basically fucked with the defense system of Hollow Bastion so it no longer works, but is also sending out Heartless from Space Paranoids and basically setting them loose in Hollow Bastion. So, sorry, fuck, my throat's going again. So basically, what we need to do is we need to get inside the. We need to go back into the PC world, and we need to. We basically need to go back into the computer and get the MCP to basically cut his shit out. So we've got to head to the computer room to help out Leon and Aerith. And the only... So, yeah, that's what we got to do. Basically, Sid is working on an antivirus software, basically, to get rid of to stop the MCP once and for all. So he's trying to work on a computer program to do that. But it's not ready yet, so we have to go in and we have to go save Tron from the game grid. And after we've done that, head to the MCP. My apologies. Meanwhile, Sid will finish off his computer program. Yeah, those two are really getting on each other's nerves, apparently. But, yeah, so once he's completed his computer program, he's going to send it over to Leon, who will basically put it into the PC, and so we can get it to Tron, so that we can deal with the MCP. Massive cut there because we don't need to see all that. We don't need to see all that shit. We've been here once before. Yeah, point a sword at me from across the room. What the fuck are you gonna do, Leon? I don't know why Donald was, you know, taken aback there. He should have just, you know, shot him with lightning. Could have just shot him with lightning or fire. I mean, he's got magic, for God's sake. So yeah, Leon's going to head off to help out Cid with his compute program. And Aerith is apparently going to hold down the fort. Okay. I don't believe... At least in the Kingdom Hearts universe, Aerith is not particularly badass. So, we'll see. So yeah, so we need to, that's where we got to go. Okay. So we're going to head inside, save Tron, and then head to the I.O. Tower, where we'll get the program and we'll be able to do it. And oh my god, we finally got the Sleeping Lion. Sleeping Lion Keyblade is one of my favorites. It's a good balanced Keyblade. Does a lot of magical damage, is pretty decent, but the physical damage is really strong, and at the same time it has good reach as well. So it's a really good all-round Keyblade, and for late game it's actually pretty good. Like, there are only a few Keyblades that are... You know, there's only a few Keyblades which are better than it, to be fair. So yeah, I really like the Keyblade. It just... Apart from it being pretty powerful, it also looks pretty badass. So anyway, we're back here in Space Paranoids. And this time we've got a lot more Heartless to deal with, except we don't really. We just go further into the world, basically. It's also one of the rare worlds that you have to visit 3 times, because you basically leave halfway through your first visit and then go back in, and so this is technically the 3rd visit. So yeah, so now we've got to head on to the game grid and save Tron. My apologies. This feels like my throat's been like garbage for bloody years.
Old loon, you say? I'm trying to work here. I'll show you who's old.
Yeah, I don't know where this comes from. All of a sudden, like, Cid just thinks that Merlin's a piece of shit. By the way, incredibly lucky that Merlin shoots the computer to bits just after we made the program. If he'd done it beforehand, we would have, you know, we wouldn't be able to do anything about this world. So, fucking hell. Merlin, what the shit, son? Are you stupid? Never mind. Anyway. So we're on the game grid, so now it's time for us to fight. Yeah, now I'm using the... And now I finally get to use the Sleeping Lion. Like I said, it's got good reach. It does good damage, I mean... Oh my god. I love the design. I think the design is really cool. Yeah, and this is like the... It was at this point, really, just before I did the Space Paranoid stuff, that the 3rd visit, that I had to actually do some grinding. Which, to be fair, with Kingdom Hearts 2, you don't have to do a lot of grinding. But, yeah, it's kind of difficult. Because I think for the final boss, you need to be level 50. Yeah, I think for the final boss, they advise you to be at level 50. And the final world, you start. The starting level for the world is level 48. But yeah, no new enemies really there. It's just more of the same Space Paranoid Heartless, and you just have to, you know, it's just they don't really hit all that hard. Sorry, like like I've said, the only issues are the kind of electric dudes that can juggle you if they hit you with their electric attacks. But other than that, it's really, it's nothing too difficult. So yeah. So now we're back with Tron, and so he's going to take us to... So we've got to take him to the I.O. tower, and once we're at the I.O. tower, then we can stop the MCP. So let's get going. By the way, the end boss for this for the third visit is one of my favorites in the game. It's really fucking fun. Yep. As you can see, I'm at level 43 at the moment, and this is the final one before the final level, so I need to be at level 48. So I had to do some grinding after this. So, yeah, grinding in Kingdom Hearts can be a bit dull, I will say that much. Well, to be fair, I don't think I've liked grinding in any game. Because I'm showing this off here because this is a pretty cool little reaction command. I kind of like it. It also has an after effect for quite a while afterwards. So I kind of like that. Anyway, what was I talking about? I've lost my mind. My mind's gone. It's gone, people. It's gone. But yeah, that was what I was saying. I don't really like grinding in any game, just because I kind of like having a purpose beyond just raising my level. So it's, I just find it. I always find it kind of mind-numbing and boring, even if the game is really fucking good, has a really good combat system like KH2, or Persona 5 is another one. Even though the combat in that game is so goddamn good, I still don't. Yeah, wrong way. I still don't enjoy having to grind because it's just dull, repetitive, busy work is the best way I can describe it, and it's not something I enjoy. So yeah, Leon's making his way back. Oh, for God's sake. That's bullshit. He should be doing this. He can kill all these Heartless in one hit. It's fucking horseshit, man. Plus, I technically should have his Keyblade, so he should be... I should be killing everybody in one hit. Never mind. Yeah, so more bad guys to fight. My apologies. So we're almost at the I.O. tower. We've just got some more Heartless to destroy. We start off with the small motherfuckers. I really like that attack, by the way, where you kind of drag everybody, because you drag all the enemies. If you've got multiple enemies, then you kind of drag them towards you and then cause them a lot of damage. It's really awesome. My face. Yeah, these guys are a little bit annoying. Like I said, they don't hit too hard. They don't hit ridiculously hard. It's just like I've said before, they have the ability to juggle you, and they can shoot you from long range as well, which is kind of a pain. Ah, shit. Do I, yeah, I just go for setup here. I'm just like, fuck you. Like I said, this is one of my favourite, limit breaks, I think. Limit breaks? That's Final Fantasy. Reaction commands. Same thing, a similar thing, I suppose. Because it lasts for quite a while. I mean, it's still going, jeez. So it lasts quite a long time, which makes it really useful. One of the better ones. Although I also really like Simba's one as well, because that causes just because of the sheer amount of damage that thing causes. It's ridiculous. My apologies. My throat.
Warning. User control is terminated indefinitely.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Leon, let me try.
Can we have some, you know, emotion there, please?
Warning. Stop at once.
Bon appetit. Don't talk with your mouth full.
What? What are you loading?
That's terrible. Leon, what the fuck were you doing, lad? Shouldn't you have done that from the start? Put the disc in first. You jackass. Oh well, whatever.
Nothing's come in yet. Leon, come on!
He can't hear you, Sora. You're in a computerized world, my friend. There we go. Prepare for the movie poster shot. There we go. So yeah, now we finally get this program which can defeat the MCP once and for all. Yep, and there we go. Now Tron can kick some ass.
What's it like? This is very strange. Huh? There's a power booster for me. And flight routines for the solar sailor.
Oh, great, that's going to be useful.
Meaning we're set?
Yep, so that means we can head to the
Like
next
you
part.
users say, we won't know till we give it
So
a
yeah,
shot.
so yeah, now we've got to head,
So let's get to the simulation.
sorry. So we need to get to the simulation hangar, grab ourselves a solar flyer, and that allows us to head off and take on the MCP. So let's get going. This third visit is actually a pretty short, but enjoyable. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I'm kind of like don't just use the reaction command at this point just to be like, oh, let's get this done quick, please. So irritating. But I also feel as if I need to kill these guys just to, you know, get all the experience points necessary. Yeah, and these are just sorry, these are just rehashes of previous enemies. You know, these were the book fuck you. The book enemies we first came in contact with in Hollow Bastion. Now they're just like neon versions of them, I guess. And that's pretty much what they are, really. The Heartless here, they're just, you know, neon version of Heartless that we've already faced, along with one specifically for this world. But there we go, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time, when we're going to, in the next part, we're going to finish off, what the fuck am I saying? Sorry, fucking hell. In the next part, we're going to head to the MCP and kick his ass once and for all. And then we'll be done with Tron, and that will lead us on to the final, the final area of the game. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.